Welcome to part 2. Sometimes the problem isn't just watering or light. There are a few other small things that can make a plant go from fresh and thriving to absolutely clinging on for dear life. So in this video, I'm going to show you 3 more easy fixes for houseplants that keep struggling. Nothing complicated, just simple things you can check today. Number 1. The pot might be the wrong size. Yes, even the pot can be part of the drama. If your plant is in a pot that's too small, the roots can get cramped. The plant may dry out quickly, stop growing, or look like it's just given up on life. But if the pot is too big, that can also cause problems. A huge pot can hold too much wet soil around the roots. And if the roots are sitting in damp soil for too long, the plant can struggle. So you want a pot that gives the roots a bit of room, but not a mansion. A simple rule is this: when you repot, go just one size bigger. Not tiny pot to giant bucket, just a little upgrade. If you're not sure whether your plant needs a bigger pot, gently check the roots. If roots are circling tightly around the bottom or coming out of the drainage holes, it might be time for a slightly bigger home. But if the plant still has space and the soil is drying normally, you probably don't need to repot yet. Sometimes we think we're helping, and the plant is thinking, "Why have you moved me into a palace I didn't ask for?" Number 2, make sure it has drainage. This one is huge. A beautiful plant pot is lovely, but if it has no drainage holes, your plant may be sitting in water at the bottom. And most houseplants do not want to live in a swamp. When water can't escape, the roots can stay too wet. Over time, this can lead to root rot. And root rot is sneaky, because the top of the soil can look fine, while underneath, the roots are struggling. So check the bottom of your pot. Does it have drainage holes? If yes, great. If not, don't panic. You can keep the pretty decorative pot, but put the plant inside a plastic nursery pot with holes. Then place that nursery pot inside the decorative one. That way, it still looks nice, but the water can drain properly. After watering, let the extra water drain away, and don't leave the plant sitting in a puddle at the bottom of the cover pot, because that's not plant care. That's accidentally creating a tiny indoor pond. These changes can stress the plant. You might see drooping leaves, crispy edges, yellowing leaves, or just a plant that looks generally unhappy. The easy fix is to move it somewhere more stable. Not too hot, not too cold, not in a draft, just a calm, steady spot. Basically, your plant is a bit like Goldilocks. It doesn't want a sauna, it doesn't want a fridge, it just wants things to feel just right. Number 3, watch the temperature. Houseplants can be a bit fussy about temperature. A plant might be in a bright spot, getting the right amount of water, sitting in a nice pot, but if it's near a cold draft, a hot radiator, or a window that gets freezing at night, it can still struggle. Many common houseplants like steady indoor temperatures. They don't love sudden changes. So check where your plant is sitting. Is it right next to a radiator? Is it by a door that opens a lot? Is it on a cold windowsill overnight? Is it getting blasted by hot sun during the day, then chilled at night? So before you give up on a struggling houseplant, try checking the simple things first: water, light, drainage, and temperature. You don't need to be a plant expert. You just need to notice what's going on and make one small change at a time. If you try any of these little fixes, let me know in the comments which one helped your plant the most. And if this helped, feel free to subscribe and follow along for more simple home and garden fixes. No perfect garden required, no fancy tools, just small fixes, trial and error. We are absolutely winging it. Might as well do it together.